You, you. What up, what up, what up, what up? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me, man? Let me know if y'all can hear me, man. If y'all can't hear me, I need to know. Yo, yo, yo. This shit crazy. Hey, bro, can y'all hear me, bro? Can y'all hear me, bro? Let me know if y'all can hear me, bro. All right, bet. All right, bet. Man, what's popping, man? What's popping, man? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man. What's going on, man? How's everybody feeling, man? Fuller, what's goody, man? George the Doomslayer, what's goody, man? Soccer Training Club, what's goody? All it, what's good, sweetheart? Man, look, man, let's get it, man. We're gonna turn up a little bit. We're gonna turn up just a little bit. Maybe the StreamYard chat is frozen. Nah, I see them joints. I see them. I just thought I was bugging out and shit. Cause I couldn't tell cause the little meter wasn't going. Yeah, man, that's pretty much all you can do right now is stay in. That's all you can stay in though, but fuck it, man. You gotta make the best of what you can make the best of though. Y'all catch that Ioka motherfucking Tanaka fight? The boxing Jedi. What's popping with you? My guy, Happy New Year, man. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of Jameson, sipping a little bit of cognac. Welly boy. What's good, you crazy motherfucker? You gotta be turned up right now. Look, if you not, I don't give a fuck if you don't get drunk 364 days of the year. This better be the one day you get fucked up and enjoy your shit. And enjoy your shit. Because that's what it's all about. It's all about enjoying your shit. Because if you're not living life, man, what the fuck are you doing? You feel me? Oh yeah, shout out to the motherfucking playback gang. You know we got to shout out the playback gang all day, man. Playback gang, I know y'all gonna hear this shit. Happy New Year to y'all too. You already know. Salute from the motherfucking boss. Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm about to take this shot right now. Right now. JD, salute. Happy New Year to you too, bro. Happy New Year, man. Prime Fighting Champion, salute. Two hands, Happy New Year to you in the chat. Yeah, man. Happy New Year to you too, man. Look, man. I'm glad everybody healthy. I hope everybody family good. You know what I'm saying? I hope you living good, eating good. Yeah, man. And look, all things fucking considered, let's get to the meat and potatoes of the shit. All things considered, let's look at 2020 for what it was, bro. This shit has been the absolute twilight zone. So for all of us to make it through this shit with our fucking sanity intact, still striving, still prospering, that's some gangsta ass shit. That's some gangsta ass shit. Cause I know a lot of motherfuckers probably have lost their marbles right now. They ain't built for it. They ain't built for it, man. A lot of motherfuckers lost their jobs. A lot of people lost a way of living. A lot of shit went down. Gotta conform to some weird shit. Your kids gotta do weird shit. And yeah. It's just some weird shit. But there was good shit too. So, there's always some bad shit and there's always some good shit. I think we might as well just continue to say fuck the bad. The bad shit should just be expected. Fuck it. It is what it is. Wild ass year, but there's probably going to be one that's even crazier than this. I promise you that. I promise you that. Bro, so much boxing in 2021. It's going to be sick. Undisputed in almost 3 divisions. Bro, I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited to get to see this Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez match, man. This shit is going to be fucking insane, bro. Insane, bro. But I got Josh Taylor smoking his motherfucking boots, man. After I watched Victor Postol versus Jose Ramirez, man, yeah, I kind of see him smoking his motherfucking boots. What y'all think? Y'all think Taylor gonna smoke his motherfucking boots? Or y'all think Ramirez gonna come in there and he gonna put a fucking show on? He gonna drop him? Is it gonna go to decision? What? I just don't see it happening, man. I just don't think that he got the style to just match up real good for Josh Taylor. I just think Josh Taylor is kind of seasoned in all areas where he's kind of inefficient in. Said that fight is gonna be in the UK, Davey. Davey, salute. The Tartan Tornado in the UK. I mean, it sounds pretty fucking logical. I could definitely believe you there. Yeah, I see Josh could, yeah, Josh will knock him out. I see an accumulation of punches through combinations, bro. Timing on the hooks because I feel like, a lot of the things Ramirez is going to do, he's going to do it coming forward, charging off the front foot, even though he likes to shift his shoulders and move laterally, but he likes to throw his combinations and kind of in the front of his chest, like 1, 2, threes, doubling up, tripling up on the straights, and they're all coming down the pipe, center line. So I kind of see him see Josh just kind of having a real good chance to check hooking that boy to sleep. I think Ramirez may be able to pull it off, but Josh can KO him. Yeah, that's the beauty about a 50-50 fight, bro. And to be honest, it's a beautiful fucking thing to say that we kind of getting spoiled with undisputed matches. Like, bro, like not fuck a couple undisputed matches. Just one undisputed match happening in, you know what I'm saying, a span of certain people lifetimes unfucking heard of. But you know what I'm saying? For us to get 2 of them motherfuckers like back to back, yo, I'm grateful for it. Am said it would be in the UK, could be in Edinburgh Castle. LeBron, Happy New Year's, my guy, man. Day one, man. Yeah, shout out to, we're going to get to all of that. All the appreciation, you know what I'm saying? I think we give each other roses every day. And that's Truth Son Salute. My bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just looked up and seen your comment up there. Like, I'm fortunate enough to say with this platform that with all of the fucking truth we spill, all of the daggers that's, you know what I'm saying, stuck in the, you know what I mean, the guts of those that be fucking the game up, just the unfiltered commentary, whatever. We all give we give each other our flowers every day over here. So man, it's much appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of y'all. I make sure I stay well informed. I'm always in tune with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like for what, internet and this whole social media shit is or whatever, I feel like everybody pretty connected on the level that they supposed to. So happy fucking New Year to fucking y'all, man. As I always tell y'all motherfuckers on Twitter, man, we stars, shit is lit. It is what it is, man. True Son Salute. Happy said, man, with the super chat. Said Happy New Year's. Josh will win, like you say, champ. Yeah, man, I'm really fucking high on Josh Taylor. I really like that dude. I like everything he's fucking doing, man. I don't see, I don't see, I just don't see it, bro. I just don't see it. And somebody will really have to fucking show me something different. And like I said, what I saw against Victor Postal is what I thought I was going to see against him. And if I didn't see him look normal against Victor Postal, I was going to give him way more credit to be like, yo, I wouldn't be leaning so much towards Josh Taylor in this fight, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just figured the style. I figured he just thought like he was going to go in there, use Victor Postal as a tune up, decent name to have on his fucking record. But nah, 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 nah. No, 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 no. That boy ain't no bologna sandwich. And you ended up going out there and you put on a fucking average performance where people question your win. They truly question your win. So that's why for me, it's like, yo, it's so easy for me to pick Josh Taylor, especially when I watch him go through the gauntlet with Regis Prograis the way he did it. He already fought the same guy. You know what I'm saying? And Josh Taylor had his problems with Victor Postal, but that was a very young Josh Taylor too. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I don't know, man. I just got Josh Taylor. Fuck what they talking about. Happy New Year. Okay. I wish boxing would adopt the WBSS tournament for Undisputed when four they're champions. It would be our Super Bowl, our World Cup. Yo, and the crazy thing, JD, already look at it like that. Already look at it like that. And there's already no other way to look at it because when you look at what the WBSS is trying to do, they're trying to separate, you know what I'm saying, a real lane, a real fucking structured platform to where fucking champions step outside of their form in kind of a realm of like the Super Six with Andre Ward and all of them dudes back then when they ran that shit. So I feel like for him to put that on and people and all the champions putting their belts on the line and all of the top guys really coming and really risking risking pays, uh, notoriety, a lot of shit. I think that is the one thing that we have to hold dear to our hearts in boxing because it is kind of the purest thing that we've had on the platform on the scale where it's like, yo, these are all respectable guys that we seeing in here on this bracket, man. Like we really don't know what's going to happen, and they top dudes, man. So the prestige that goes along with that Muhammad Ali trophy, I like to say that I think all real boxing fans will hold that to high regard because I truly do. So I said at the end of the next year in Castle. Hey man, look, if it goes down, it goes down. I'm ready for it, man. Give me 1 second. I'm about to take this shot. Man, salute to all y'all Reaper Gang shit. Oh, yeah, it's Jameson, by the way. So shout out to all my Irish homies. Gang, gang. He said, man, Tiafimo being a diva as much as Lomachenko right now. Ooh, what make you say that, fool? Talk to me. What make you say that? Yeah, what make you say that? Carlos Rosado, salute. Fuck. Oh, man. That shit was rough. I said, if you think you could be Haney, why price yourself out? And how did he price himself out? So you might be telling me something I don't know right now because I don't know in what way Tiafimo priced himself out. I thought it when Tiafimo was at the Canelo fight, Tiafimo said that Devin Haney has to earn the right to fight him. Which in his regard, I have to agree. we have to look at the opponents that Teofimo has faced, and we have to look at what Devin Haney has recently done. Like Teofimo is a unified champion right now. Teofimo just fought Lomachenko. Teofimo just recently fought Kome before that, knocked him out. Before that, he fought Masaroshi Nakatani, who just beat Felix Verdejo. And you know what I'm saying? He fought Magdaleno. He fought Edis Tatley. I mean, you know, there are a lot of guys that we can say that Teofimo Lopez has already fought. And when we look at who Devin Haney has fought, who are we going to point to? And in a lot of ways, there are errors that work in Devin Haney favor when it comes to this situation where I could say, yeah, I agree on some levels, but I mean, let's really look at it for the meat and potatoes. Teofimo has put a lot of work in, and I mean consistent work. So if it's in the realm where he says he needs to earn it, I'm in full agreement where he says he needs to earn it, because I'm looking for Devin Haney to fight that opponent that makes me say that, okay, now I can motherfucking kind of, in your favor, speak more highly of making this fight happen now, because it makes more fucking sense. Because we got to look at it on the business side, and we got to look at it realistically for what it is right now. It don't make no sense. It don't. Devin Haney just fought fucking Gamboa, and he went fucking 12 rounds with him, and everybody's already complaining about their performance when, once again, Teofimo fought Lomachenko, and Devin Haney doesn't have the names, man. He needs to fight Masaroshi Nakatani. Sorry if I'm butchering his name, if I said his fucking name wrong. Well, he needs to fight fucking Jorge Linares. That's my only thing about it, man. That's it. Now you got his dad saying fights with the top lightweights don't make sense. It all depends on. See, I would have to see in what context he said that shit, because you know I can't really go off, you know, just like a couple. You know what I'm saying? Just that I'd have to hear the whole conversation. You feel me? But if I were to think in just what I hear in general conversation when it's dealing solely with, you know what I mean, just like these pundits and shit like that. If they were talking to Teofimo dad or some shit like that, I'm sure in they eyes, they probably waiting for what's going to happen between Josh Taylor and fucking Jose Ramirez, man. It makes fucking sense. Said, let me look at some more of these comments. I thought Australia offered 10 mil, so Haney got at least a match. Haney got at least maximum offer to get T.O. money. Hold on. Australia offered 10 mil for who? Devin Haney to fight Teofimo Lopez? My thing is T.O. is at 135 for what? Why you still at 135 if you don't fight Haney or rematch Loma? I mean, he's been struggling to make 135 for a while, right? Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. I mean, I ain't going, but at the same time, I heard that man say before even the year was out, that he said that, you know, before he even took the Lomachenko fight, I heard him say that he was comfortable enough to go for a few more fights at lightweight because he's got a different nutritionist now and he's feeling different when it comes to his weight cut. So, regardless of whether we feel like his body, he's having a hard time to make it at 135. We don't know that man body or whatever he want to do. That's kind of his prerogative. You know what I'm saying? Like the man just won. He just won the belts. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, at the end of the day, I, I'm not saying that he's. At no point could I sit up here and think that Teofimo fucking Lopez will not fight Devin Haney. Now the Lomachenko fight, I have no sympathy for that whatsoever. Because Lomachenko and them are the ones that didn't even want the fucking rematch clause. So now you're crying for a rematch. You complaining about your fucking shoulder. You crying about fucking judges and shit like that. I don't feel bad for you. I don't. Lomachenko went 6 rounds. He was posturing. Devin Haney has more of a case because Devin Haney did all of the right things to get in position to make the fight happen. And that's why I agree with y'all 1000%. I stood on that heavy. I'm just saying right now, just for all of the things this kid has accomplished and the things he's had to go through and the things that Devin Haney are doing right now, I would just say put something on it to where, yeah, it make a little more sense. Because I have to agree with him. He put his work in. We all, like I respect the work. Unless don't ask me salute. Unless the WBC take the franchise belt off him, he'll claim he is undisputed or refuse to fight Haney. A lot of people are already calling him undisputed for having the green belt. Yeah, look, they were calling him undisputed as soon as he got in the fucking as soon as he got his hand raised up. They were already considering an undisputed fight before he even walked down the fucking before he even took to the stage and walked down the ring. We all know these things. We know that. We know what they do. We know how they try to carry it, but we can't do shit about that. That's what it's gonna be. But look, but we know what it is though, right? Do we consider him a fucking a undisputed champion right now? We don't. We don't. We want the Haney fight. I'm here with you to say on the record right now. Y'all already know. I want the fucking Haney fight. I need to see it. It's owed to Devin Haney. It is owed to Devin Haney. But motherfuckers but at the same time though, Devin Haney gotta motherfucking give us something too though. Bill Haney can talk all day long, man. But what's Devin Haney's most credible opponent, man? Devin Haney, like, he needs, man, look, man, he need Jorge Linares like a motherfucking camel need water in the middle of the fucking desert, man. He needs an opponent. Like, I really feel like when he fought Gamboa, and correct me, and I'm not saying that y'all probably felt that way, but look at it like this. If you didn't put this in perspective, or you didn't possibly look at it like this, I feel like when Devin Haney fought Gamboa, the whole purpose of him fighting Gamboa was to make it look a certain way because he wanted to make it look better than how Tank Davis fought him. So then it could garner certain questions and shit like that, and people would say certain shit about his performance or whatever. So it could apply a certain level of pressure because Tank Davis got, you know how people treat Tank Davis no matter who he fight. I'm just saying, and it backfired. It backfired. No matter how I felt like you boxed, it wasn't a spectacular performance. You didn't go out there and you didn't do any of that. It wasn't appealing. So in every fight, we look at motherfuckers how they perform, and that shit didn't raise no stock. And if we look at how Tiafimo's been performing, boom, he only took a couple rounds to knock out Richard Comey. Boom, he goes out there and he normalizes fucking Vasily Lomachenko. So when a kid is motherfucking telling you as a champion, as an IBF champion, and now as a unified champion, because I'm not gonna call him an undisputed champion, that yo, motherfuckers need to put their work in, and I'm taking motherfuckers' heads off. Them are his words exactly. He the one that said he's taking motherfuckers' heads off. I ain't in defense of neither one of these niggas. I'm just calling it down the middle. Like, yo, if I was doing the shit, if I just had to do all of the shit he had to do, yeah, motherfucker, you gotta fight one motherfucker that you know got some scrap with him. Cause you know motherfucking Gamboa didn't have it. We know he didn't have it. Hold on, I gotta go back. Motherfucker, I just got a fucking influx of comments. You got a point, but if you know there was another belt that granted it was given to Haney though. But I see where you coming from. Yeah, man. Like I want, man. Look, man. It, it kind of come down to where it's kind of like the position where PBC kind of uses on every fucking body, like that move that Premier Boxing Champions uses on every fucking body, like where they where they tuck behind the promotion outfit shit. Bob kind of tucked behind the promotion outfit and realized that he had another top gunner, a young gunner that had the same ambition that Devin Haney had, that happened to be on the same whose lines were literally running parallel at the same time. They were literally on the same fucking level at that time. Before that fight was made, when Devin Haney was chasing it down, before, when Teofimo Pops was just talking it, but when Devin Haney put that pressure on, and he had to, when they had to force his hand, he had to pull. Bob was going to pull his guy up off his roster. He kind of flexed that my side of the street kind of card. It had to be expected. It had to be expected, man. Right or wrong. This is what I'm saying. Right or wrong, we notice this shit is going to happen. So in the case of the whole situation or whatever, we had to expect that shit. Now, let's get a Haney versus Linares, or let's get a Haney versus Nagatani. I would really love to see Haney versus Nagatani because I feel like that's where he would face more adversity because this tall motherfucking yo, he's not your average. He's Japanese, right? No disrespect. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Japanese, Chinese. I'm pretty sure I think he's Japanese. If he's Japanese, dude, man, he's a fucking tall dude for a Japanese guy. That's gonna give you a fight that'll take a fucking punch. Devin Haney isn't considered to have the hardest punch. He'll keep coming forward at you, slinging the punches at you. I feel like he needs to have something like that, something that'll cut him up. Who's trying to fight Haney? Ryan talking about going after Tank if he wins, not fighting Haney. And he the mandatory boxing guard. Boxing guard salute. Man, look, man. I don't know who trying to. You tell me who's trying to fight the kid, man. You tell me who's trying to fight the kid. Y'all act like I ain't been motherfucking telling motherfuckers that Devin Haney got top tier talent. Motherfuckers don't want to fight him. People don't want to see him. He been avoided. So on and so what. But when it comes to Teofimo Lopez, that's a completely different conversation. It's a completely different conversation. Now, Jorge Linares, I've never heard Jorge Linares come out his mouth and say he don't want to fight him. Javier Fortuna, that's a whole nother motherfucking story. I can't help his ass. So, I don't know, man. Look, man. I want Devin. I want to see it too, man. I want to see it too. This nigga said, man, Teofimo being a diva. Let me put that up there, man. Let me put that up there. Cause that's how you feel, that's how you feel. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. That's a motherfucking fact, Carlos Rosado. Reaper gang gang. Happy New Year's. Five, five, five. Yeah, man, we living. We living right now. If you think you can beat Devin Haney, why price yourself out? I'm trying to figure out how did he price himself out? Hold on. When did he say he wanted? When did he say he wanted that? Yo, somebody tell me when he said he wanted that. I'm gonna be bringing the New Year work Got me one roll though. Look, man, I got this sweet aromatic, the natural leaf games over there. I got the garlic cookies. Yeah, yeah. Got to do it, boxing guy. Got to do it, homie. Then he said, he said you having pipe. Who the fuck is having that? The shot didn't go down the way you want it. Man, it never does. So man, look, it was the first one. But you know the first one, like, especially when you ain't had one in a while, that first one always feel rough as fucking shit, right? It feel rough as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You gotta break that motherfucking end. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for the next one though. I'm ready for the next one. I'm ready for the next one. I got plenty more to go. Plenty more. Plenty more. Y'all might catch me. Look, man. However the fuck this shit end up tonight, man. Don't judge me. Don't fucking judge me. Or I will fucking hunt you down and I kill you. My thing is TO's 135 for what? Are you still at one? If you don't fight Henry alone, oh no, I already read that. Already read that. Let me move down some. Merrill Dixon, salute. Salute, salute, salute. These joints coming in. George the Doomslayer. Fantasy fight. James Toney versus Bernard Hopkins in middleweight. I think James Toney wins, man, because all of the things that Bernard Hopkins all the things that Bernard Hopkins has, James Toney had as well. But the thing is, James Toney had a much better work rate, and James Toney had a much better, punch output. I feel like he put his punches together better. I felt like he was more willing to engage, especially if we're talking about pre-stomach James Toney. If we're talking about James Toney and his prime. So I just feel like James Toney would have applied pressure in areas to where, he wouldn't have been able to just counter off that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just think that he just all of the things that he did, James Toney just did a little bit better. In my personal opinion. In my personal opinion. This motherfucker, yo, who asked for $10 million, man? Jay Blue, salute. Salute, man. Salute. King James, salute. I fucks with that. I fucks with that. I fucks with that. I agree with that 1000%. Don't let anybody fucking change your mind. Stay right there. Right there. Cause that's the truth. That is the fucking absolute truth. Yo, STC, salute my brother. I'm not even gonna try to butcher that shit, but real rap, salute. Five, five. I ain't even gonna try to fuck that shit up, man. But I want, man, look, man, I've been wanting to learn a foreign language for the longest motherfucking time, yo. That's one of them things that I want, man. Like, yo, learning the foreign language, man, it's some dope ass shit, man. I like, and on top of that, it's a big boost in your motherfucking pay grade too. Yeah, man. I just think that Tony would just put the hands on Hop, man. That's just my personal opinion, though. I just think Tony would put the hands on Hop. Chin Smoke, salute. What's good, twins? Happy New Year, fam. Hey, man, I'm just enjoying life, man. As we all should. As we all should. Jay Blue says, Happy New Year to everybody. Be joyful and rise. Hey, look, man. I'm definitely risen. You ain't got to worry about that. I'm smoking some wild shit right now. Some absolutely wild shit. I've risen from the fucking dead. I'm gonna smoke some more. I'm gonna get dead, and I'm gonna rise up. I'm gonna roll up, and then I'm gonna die again. I promise you that. I promise you that. Jed Kyle, salute, Brody. How you feeling? Happy New Year, my motherfucking guy. My guy. See when his dad told Hearn after the Canelo fight, they will fight Haney for $10 million. Man, look, Eddie Hearn be always talking that fly shit. Look, look. At this point, look, okay, okay, look, okay. If y'all want me to play, I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and y'all can hate me if you want to. Y'all can hate me if you want to, but it might make a little bit of sense to you after you fucking hear it, though. Okay, so Tiafimo and his dad say they want $10 million to fight Devin Haney. Is that really a fucking bad thing? Like, let's think about that here. Let's slow down a little bit. Let's slow down a little bit. Let's really think about that here. Weren't you going to pay for how much were you going to pay Charlo to fight Andre? How much was it going to pay Charlo to fight Andre? I wait. Yeah, yeah. Let's it's levels. It's fucking levels, man. So I ask again when I ask that question, is it really fucked up of Tiafimo to ask 10 million of the zone and Devin Haney? I'm just playing devil's advocate. Don't mind me. That's all I'm doing, y'all. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure it out. This nigga said Suez giving 50 posts, not giving one fuck. Yo, I'm so fucked up right now. Listen, man. It's so look, right? I'm trying to answer one, but I just can't like answer one and just get right up off of it and just jump right to the next one. And then if I answer them one by one, then by the time I get to the fucking where we're currently at, man, we be here by the fucking tomorrow. And I know y'all don't want that shit, neither do I. So I kind of gotta skip some, find some, try to go back, read some. I'm trying to get as much in as I can, I promise. I swear to God. Terrence Crawford versus 70s, 80s lightweight. Get destroyed, justifies dominate. I think, man, Terrence Crawford is a motherfucking dog, man. Pit bull fighter, man. I think Terrence Crawford be prepared for any era. If you look at Terrence Crawford and how he tries to fight, how he tries to live his life, how he's constantly, looking for a test. And, when it comes to him so-called being tested, how he passes tests, I think that Terrence Crawford really would be, he itches for competition. So I think that Terrence Crawford would possibly make noise there. Now, where I say he'd be one of the fucking greats there, as far as the fucking 70s, 80s lightweights are concerned, oh my God, I'm not going to say all of that. I'm not going to say, mm, but I think that Terrence Crawford would be a contender. Yeah, 7 million for Andre. Exactly, 7 million for fucking Andre. So if they're willing to pay Demetrius Andre 7 million, why wouldn't Tiafimo be worth 10 million? Whether I think it's right or wrong, if I'm just looking at that scenario, I just think that's really not out of the range of what they should be asking. Because I'm sure they know what the fuck the zone was trying to throw around to these guys over at the PBC. Uh, so why wouldn't they want to throw it to a unified champion? And the position that could possibly put their guy in, their young future superstar. So if you look at it on the surface, while everybody thinking this shit is crazy, honestly, it might make a little bit of sense. And if he was motherfucking smart, and if he was willing to look down the road of his career, and he was trying to fall in the footsteps of his motherfucking uh the one that probably guided his career a little bit since a kid, since he boxes his gym, since he worked with him, and which is Floyd Mayweather. Then why wouldn't you want to take that opportunity? I wouldn't feel smited by that, especially considering we know that these motherfuckers are trying to throw all types of money to dudes that ain't even worth that money, willing to sacrifice their guys, send them over to their network, the guys that ain't even sold shit, that ain't even made $1 million, 750,000 usually was their purses and shit like that. Didn't even start seeing $1 million purse until recently and shit. So I wouldn't see. I really can't see what the problem is. If I'm just playing devil's advocate here, that's all. That's all. PJ Ben, salute my brother. How you feeling? They ask for the money against Loman, it works. So maybe they can get that payday against Haney. Look, Jed, I really honestly feel like if anybody can get that money, if you gonna get that money anywhere, you gonna get that money with the zone. You definitely gonna get that money with the zone. Oh shit. It's after fucking 12 Eastern time. Happy New Year! Boop, boop. Hold on, yo. I got these little motherfucking sound effects and shit. I'm about to give y'all one of them shit's kind of funny. It's like I'm just playing. We gonna keep going. Yeah, I'm drunk. So what? No, it's a bad thing if you ask if you don't get. I was just wondering a question about who asked for 10 mil. I buy houses. Look, hey, IBH, I swear to God, I was asking who asked for 10 mil too. And then, but given the whole conversation and what was presented to me, I was just playing devil's advocate in the situation. If you look at it in the sense of the Charlo, what Eddie Hearn was trying to throw to the Charlos, and sending Demetrius Andre over to the network and all of that type of shit. So I just said for a unified champion, which Demetrius Andre is not. Um, Demetrius Andre doesn't have the names on his record that Teofimo Lopez has. I would have to say that it's not that bad of I would kind of feel kind of comfy with that. You might be like, whew, he jumped out there asking for it, but you got to think, you just won fucking belts off of the so-called number one pound for pound guy in the country. And truthfully, he was number one pound for pound on a lot of people's radar in the fucking country. And not the fucking country, the world, whether I believed it or whether you guys believe it or not. But a majority of the people believed it. So for him to ask something like that after coming off a win like that, I don't even think that I honestly even have the right to say, shit, this nigga is out of bounds for even saying some shit like that. I honestly think we got to take it in for what we've already seen. Money's already been thrown around, and what's realistic here. Because I don't think that shit is just out of the fucking like I don't think that shit is just dumb crazy. If I was playing devil's advocate or not. And that's not saying that anybody think whatever. I'm just saying, what comes after that? What comes after that? I know a lot of great shit comes after that for Devin Haney. So, man, fuck it, man. Yeah, he not. He not worth it. I mean, he not worth 10. I mean, shit. Teofimo is not worth $10 million. He's not. But fucking Demetrius Andre, Providence, Rhode Island, fighting less than fucking 7,000, filling up fucking his fucking arenas at home and shit like that. Like, yo, filled out seats in the fucking arena in his hometown is 7,000 and shit. Demetrius Andre, he definitely ain't worth going over there fighting Charlo for no fucking 7 million. The motherfucking Charlo ain't never even made more than a fucking million in a fight. So that's why I'm just saying, if we gonna fucking just go out of our way to try to bring something to our fucking company, shit, I would much rather go out of my way to bring Devin Haney versus motherfucking Teofimo Lopez than motherfucking Charlo versus Demetrius Andre. And I'm just being 100, especially if it's a so-called fucking this ain't a unified fight. This ain't a motherfucking this ain't a unified fight. This is the real undisputed championship. That shit worth $10 million, bro. Ali salute. Five, five. Yo, I'm just saying, bro. That shit, look, now that y'all got me here, I never thought that like this wasn't even supposed to be the topic of, you know what I'm saying, the time while I was here for this New Year's shit. It was supposed my topic was supposed to be about us just getting back to being fans of the sport and being real fans of boxing because we've been like I've heard so much focus on analytics and shit like that. Everybody thinks they're a mathematician. Everybody think they fucking Albert Einstein and shit like that. Everybody focus on contracts. Everybody focus on all of the wrong things in the sport, but it happened to just turn into this. And just given it being the situation and all of the things that I've seen Eddie Hearn try to do, and it just didn't even happen. It just didn't happen to turn over. I know for a fact that if them motherfuckers asking for $10 million and the relationship the Top Rank has with the zone, them motherfuckers would make that fight in a heartbeat. And if that is really what what fucking Haney is after, the true undisputed championship of the world, man, fuck that. I ain't gonna let that stand in my way, especially as a promoter as Eddie Hearn, because you know what it can come after it. That kid is a motherfucking star. He's a star. Man, look, bro, did you see Fanon saying Spencer's now bigger than Jordan? Yo, that's the crackhead shit that's wrong with boxing right there. That fucking Mandalore, look, he the little man, look, man, what would you expect from fucking fucking Yoda, man? What would you expect from Yoda? The little dude from the Mandalorian. I mean, Fanon is a part of the biggest. He's a part of the problem of boxing, you know. But the biggest part, yo, but I'm one of these type of dudes though, right? Fuck Fanon, right? I never say nothing about them niggas for a reason because I ain't hating on no motherfucking body that's getting their money. And in all his delusions, if he feel like that's fucking true, fuck it. Let him feel like it's true. Cause look, here's the thing, right? Who's really the dumb ones here? How many stupid motherfuckers follow Fanon? It's a lot of stupid motherfuckers who follow this guy. But to say that Errol Spencer's the fucking A side, that's the corny shit I'm talking about. Like, yo, he got like 50,000 subscribers. So you got 50,000 dumb motherfuckers that's willing to believe that shit. Well, fuck it. Let them jump off the fucking same bridge that he fucking just managed to jump off of fucking stupidity. Because that's exactly what he is. Like D said, he's a fucking idiot. And he made more of this shit than T.O.'s whole career put together also. Left her out. T.O. wanted to get paid for high risk. I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that either. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna downplay what this kid has done, man. For once you can honestly look at a fucking fighter and say, Teofimo really did that. He really walked through that fire. He really lived a life of a real fucking fighter and shit. And we gonna downplay. A nigga asking for fucking 10 million after all of his fucking accomplishments in such a short amount of fucking time when an era when everybody doubted him, said he was too young, he was too green, he shouldn't even be calling out Lomachenko, this and that. People doubted him against Comey and all of that motherfucking shit. When people talked about his performance against Nagatani and everything, and now all of a sudden, because people see what he did to fucking Felix Verdejo, he the truth. Motherfuckers, I'm not gonna talk, I'm not gonna accept that. I'm not gonna accept. I'm not gonna accept that and say that motherfucking he high risk. Ain't no fucking high risk to that kid, man. That kid not scared to fight him, yo. Come on, man. The LDBC is disease of boxing, in my opinion. I absolutely agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. They been the fucking disease of boxing. They been the disease of boxing. Once again, that's why I say. That's why I made that video. I said this is the age of spin. We live in the age of spin. Because now we live in an era where you don't have to fucking fight. There are so many social media channels. You have Twitter, you have Facebook, you have all of these boxing columns, fucking little ass crack corner fucking social media fucking groups who all get together and they all spew their nonsense and they get in front of the fucking camera and they're not saying anything fucking real about what's going on in the sport. So this is what you fucking tend to have. And then once you have a group that feels so strongly where they're gonna protect fucking Errol Spence and all of his bullshit, no matter how many times he's lied, no matter how many times Terrence fucking Crawford has ran down on him, no matter how many times he's been absolutely fucking dismissive of his responsibilities to the welterweight fucking division, saying he wants to be undisputed, saying he's strap season, not living up to that, man down and all of that bullshit. Think about it. Of course, this is the fucking age of spin. They don't want a motherfucking you. These motherfucking fans have completely fucked the game up. They not fans of boxing. They not fans of fucking boxing. Period. Period. They've gotten it to where they can fuck up a whole. They can literally fuck up the biggest boxing matches that the sport want to see. Think about it. I don't think we've looked at it like that. Social media has been able to completely fucking bodyguard and fuck up the biggest fights in the sport that we have genuinely wanted to see. Even if you are Fanon, even if you are Boxing Ego, Dante, fucking whatever the fuck your name is, I don't watch none of that shit. Even if you are any one of these individuals and you are perfectly okay with this, you can't tell me you got love for the sport. Theo got 135 and a lot of people dry hating on YouTube. He got it. He definitely got 135. I can't hate that. I can't hate that. Until somebody shows me otherwise, I have to give him that. I have to give him that platform. And I must continue to entertain it as such until somebody shows me fucking different. All right, man, it's that time to take a shot, man. I'm about to take this shot with y'all, man. I'm about to take this shot with y'all, man. I'm about to take this shot with y'all, man. I'm about to take this shot with y'all. For real. I'm going back off camera now. Yeah, back off camera. Chain with the ice though. With the ice though. I don't know for none. I don't know for none or whatever. Is we shitting on Ioka versus Tanaka. Yo, nobody's talking about that fight. Like, no, like, why? Why? Yo, this kid is that fucking good, man. He's that good. Estrada can't beat that boy, man. Y'all think Estrada can beat him? Hello. Talk to me nice. I ain't mad at him for asking for the 10. Not scared. But if he were to lose, he has something to fall back on. So he redeemed his loss. He hasn't made a lot of money yet. Well, I mean, you know what I mean, 7-figure payday. You know what I mean? So we can't take that away from him. But how many motherfuckers out here, right, wrong, or indifferent, because you wanted to fight so bad with motherfucking, we watched Persians get extended to Deontay Wilder, who doesn't have a skill set, who we can't stand, who is the skid mark, who is the fucking scum, who is the sticky brown shit at the bottom of the barrel, who is the worst fucking thing that fucking boxing should never fucking represent. He's the one thing that boxing should never represent. He shouldn't be the face of anything that has to be boxing. He should be the fucking toilet paper that fucking boxing wipes his ass with and throws that shit and flushes it. How many times have we seen people succumb to the knees to see that fucking fight that they've went so far to offer this man fucking 60-40 to what a guy is even as high as $100 million. And he didn't possess the skill. He didn't put in the work, and he didn't even fight the fucking opponents. This kid has fought the opponents. So I ain't gonna shit on him like that. Told you, us boxing beers and brews tonight. God no. Yeah, man. Everybody have a drink. Everybody. Jameson, bro. Jameson, bro. I'm on that Jameson, bro. Most of these signers just like the main fighters and know nothing else below the lightweights. That's the problem. That's the problem. Like, if you like, look, man, I feel like, look, I'm like this, bro. I just like watching. I just like watching fights, man. I love watching fights. So it don't matter what size they are. I gotta watch it. Now, the crazy thing is, after watching, Ioka versus Tanaka, after watching film studies on these individuals, give my honest opinion on who I felt was gonna win. Realms of unknown, things that history that was on the line, things of that nature. It really made me look at just the whole landscape of their level of competition over there and just period, just the whole fight scene over there. Man, they have a lot of fucking competition and a lot of fucking great fighters that will fuck motherfuckers up on any part of the fucking world and give them a run for their money. And I feel like, there should be a lot more attention that's paid over there because, like, where I feel like we stand right now, um, just American boxing and shit like that. I don't feel like we take the old school lessons that were taught to transition to the youngins today. I don't feel like those old lessons, from the greats in the boxing game are transitioned over and taking it seriously as they take their shit overseas. Like, look at it. Y'all think so? Or am I just tripping? I, you can tell me if I'm tripping. And that's just not speaking on the Japanese circuit or anything like that. I'm just talking about just overseas in general. Of course, we have our great fighters over here in America, or whatever. But I'm just saying, in the overall talent bracket and the talent pool, bro. Like it just seems like the level of the level of talent and the level of skill is just levels above and much bigger numbers than what the fuck we have over here. Facts. Yeah, man. The zone got that guala guala guala. Can't hate on for doing that. Says way wild gone quiet after his loss. It's worrisome. We don't even know what he's up to. At this point, man, we gotta understand that we have to live a life in boxing and we're just not gonna have Deontay Wilder anymore. You know? Flowers for the dead. Flowers for the dead. Flowers for the dead. Deontay Wilder's just he's living in this land of delusion and shit like that, and he's really running with it. He's really running with it. He's trying to make people believe that it's drugs. It's you know, he was fucked up that day. Can't remember where he was. He got date raped that night. You know what I'm saying, by Tyson Fury when he licked his neck and all of this wild shit. Like he got a dent in his head. Newsflash: Deontay Wilder had a dent in his head fucking before he fought Tyson Fury. That just didn't get there. This motherfucker's always been a fucking retard. Or am I just missing something here? God Almighty, I'm really, I might be fucked up, but I ain't never slipping. So I know when this shit play back on the playback game tomorrow, these motherfuckers is gonna have some motherfucking fire fucking shit to come back to. So shit is smooth. Yeah, man. And all of those describe the mainstream boxing, man. It's a lot deeper than that, and if and maybe eventually motherfuckers will catch on to more, but and it's not necessarily all they fault. What is boxing giving people to make them understand or want to yearn or even look in the direction of other weight classes other than the usual suspects? Because even the usual suspects aren't doing what they're supposed to do. So I feel like boxing itself has a responsibility to make people want to motherfucking know who the greats in every weight class are, in a sense. No different than your big soccer teams or your big football teams or your big basketball teams. Baseball. I feel like boxing has that same responsibility as well. I feel like boxing shouldn't be the one sport to where it's like, hey, well, fuck it. If you ain't fucking with it, you ain't fucking with it. We got our own little monopoly going over here. We gonna get our money our own way. We ain't really tripping about the fans. I got you. I got you. I got you, dog. Copy that. Hey, it's in there. The link is in there. A lot of American fans don't think anything exists outside the country. They think if you aren't fighting in Vegas or MSG, then they don't want you to know. Not all American fans, you understand. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Man, yeah, boxing God. And, and you being generous by saying 10 years. You're being extremely generous by saying 10 years because I would have to go back all the way to like the early 2000s. Like where it was really boxing superiority. And earlier than that. But I don't and honestly I don't see it fucking changing anytime soon. Like the Outkast song, Face Down in the Mainstream. Mm. If you see a great street fight going down, you're not gonna say this guy's too small. You gonna watch it. Absolutely. Absolutely. So in knowing that if a street fight can make because that's a fact. Because you know in your neighborhood and everybody can relate to this. You fucking walk down the street, you hear some commotion or whatever, boom, boom, boom. Everybody motherfucking rush in a certain area, they see a fucking fight or whatever, so they run over there, they start watching that shit. Everybody watching the fucking fight. So with knowing that, so how the fuck is it so hard for motherfuckers to watch fucking boxing? Just saying that. Motherfuckers say I'm being generous. For real. You click the link, bro. Hey, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Newsflash. Newsflash. I'm all the way fucked up, Slim. I'm fucked up. So look, shit probably gonna go all the way left in T minus 5 minutes. So if you want to exit the building, now is the time because I will not be held responsible for anything and everything I say from this point. Yeah, straight like that. To infinity and beyond, Slim. To infinity and beyond. Shout out Buzz Lightyear. Patrick Spellman, salute my brother. He said Mr. Two Hands been watching since the start in the background. Happy New Year's. I've been sipping with you. Hey man, everybody should be sipping with me. I'm not doing nothing out the norm here. I'm just living. Everybody else should be living. Boom. J Blues Radio. Hey, my man, salute.
What's up, motherfucker? Been a goddamn minute, dude.
Hold
How
on,
you
man.
been? Twins.
Yo,
What up, fool?
what up, fool? What's going on, man?
Oh shit. You know, Johnny boy shit. You ain't man?
I'm
The
I'm
wrong time.
perfect. I'm great. I'm on top of my shit right now. Look, I might be drunk, but I ain't never slipping. Don't get it twisted. All right, look, there was okay, look, there was like 10 seconds of awkward silence here that just didn't even make any sense to me at all. So I was trying to figure out what's going on. After you asked me, I was all right because I was figuring something else was going to come after that, but you kind of stopped. So it's kind of like weird. So
My
we got
bad,
to
man. I was hitting the
rectify
phone.
that shit.
My bad, bro. I was hitting the fucking.
Oh,
Yo,
you over there? You getting lit? You
I'm
getting
trying to get on
lit?
your fucking level, bro. But
That's that. Yo, as a matter of fact, I need to roll up. Like I really need to roll up. Like right now. Like right now. So I'm gonna grab this blunt off of my dresser. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna roll up. Garlic cookies. It's New Year's, right?
Damn right.
Damn right. Look, this shit. Look, I'm trying. Look, this shit might turn into a marijuana sponsorship somewhere in Maryland. So if anybody is trying to, you know what I'm saying, use two hands for any of your horticulture experiments, not experiences. I'm your guy. I'm your guy. I will be your guinea pig for all your marijuana, for all your wax, for all your shatter, for all your crumble, for all your edibles. I'm that guy.
That
And
shadow
shout out
shit
to the
is strong,
Kanye.
bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
it's good,
Shout
but goddamn. But yo,
so
I always heard of this fight, right? I always heard it mentioned as one of the all-time greats. I actually sat down and watched it, and I've seen it 5 times this week. I can't stop watching the shit. Arguello Pryor.
Pryor. Oh my God.
I've
Oh my
never seen it.
God. Oh my God. That's like one of my favorite fights. Alexis
It's so
Arguello and
fucking
Aaron
tremendous.
Pryor.
Does Aaron Pryor? It was his favorite fighter, Jersey Joe, because he moved just like him, man.
I can't
I mean, just
I
like
can't say that. I can't say that for sure, but if that's the case, it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. But Aaron Pryor is nothing but a fucking dog. And you know, there was a lot of controversy surrounding that fight too after the fact. You know, people were trying to say that Aaron Pryor, you know, it was the whole cheating shit that was surrounded and everything like that. But Aaron Pryor came out and fucking like, cause you know how competitive the first fight was. Those motherfuckers took more damage than a little bit. They went life or death.
Yeah,
It
both of them.
was a lot at stake. You know, Aaron Pryor was trying to pretty much. Aaron Pryor was always seeking to be that guy who made it to. How can I put? He wanted to be that mainstream guy. He wanted what Alexis Arguello had, and that was that mainstream appeal. But and this fight was supposed to give it to him. These motherfuckers went life or death for one another. And like I said, all the controversy around it in the second fight for Aaron Pryor to go out there and watch him and pretty much silence all the critics, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot surrounding that story.
Oh, he destroyed him in the rematch.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What was Arguello
Easy work.
acid or what?
Easy work. I don't know. I think I think that, you know, if you're an individual, you rough, you rugged, there are certain guys in boxing who no matter how great you are, people only take to you a certain way. They probably only perceive you a certain way, but you need that one person that's going to define you in boxing. And there's always that one guy who's that shining light in boxing that can truly define you. And for Aaron Pryor, it just happened to be Alexis Arguello. So I just think that, you know, it just I don't know, man. I just think that Aaron Pryor I'm fucked up, man.
He was fucking tremendous, man. His ability to slip fucking punches and create false targets and instantly slip. Like he's so smooth and so like you can say, oh, he cheated and he took drugs, but or whatever the fuck he used that shit. Like most people would have fucking had their senses on fire and wouldn't been able to compute it.
Right, like
he was a monster, son. Constant.
Yeah, like fuck all that shit. Like you can't take away from the performance. Period.
Yeah.
And I would never be a proponent of one of those people that say that fucking Aaron Pryor used drugs in that fight. Like I said, he killed all of that conversation in the second fight. He needed that fight to define him, period. He needed that fight to propel him to the next level. He needed that fight to put that person in his pocket. That's what it was about for Aaron Pryor. He just wasn't able to, you know, I don't know, dog. He was never one of them fighters that was able to get that monster love like that. Unfortunately. I mean, and that was one of the greatest fights of all time.
It really was, man. I put it up there when I first seen it. I thought it was like neck and neck.
Oh man, did you just say Sweet Pea?
Was Sweet Pea as popular or as beloved as what you're talking
Hold
like.
on, give me 1 second, because I got this Sweet Pea shit that'll go with Popular and Beloved. That's gonna fucking blow your mind, and it is not a good story. But hold on, I need 1 second, because yeah, I need a minute.
Oh shit! What up, Pat? Oh fuck yeah! I've been doing a lot of research, man. Horace Gracie is a complete bitch. He is not the founder of mixed martial arts. Mixed martial arts is around a lot, long ass time before the Gracie family. Gracie family are pretty much a bunch of con artists and swindlers and shit. Special rules this, special rules that. No closed fist striking. Like, get the fuck out of my face, man. I done seen some shit. And Sakuraba is the Jack Johnson of MMA. Like, he was already my goat, but Sakuraba is the absolute fucking goat, in my opinion. Fought open weight, fought tournament multiple times a night and shit. He is the most unique fighter in the history of MMA, man. He did shit that nobody will ever replicate, bro. You want to say John Jones is innovative and all this bullshit. Sakuraba just did video game type shit because he's from that pro wrestling background. And I'll get into all that shit on that shit.
Yo, all right, bet. Here you go. Sweet Pea.
Yeah.
And Sweet Pea motherfucking like a love dude or whatever, bop, bop, bop. Sweet Pea, one of the greatest motherfucking kind of defenders ever lived, one of the greatest motherfucking lightweights of fucking his era. But Sweet Pea did one thing that kind of, I think if you just a human being of any walk of life, it'll kind of fuck you up. Sweet Pea had a drug. We all know Sweet Pea had his demons, and God rest his soul. But while Sweet Pea was here and battling all his demons, Sweet Pea happened to kick his mama out of the house that he bought her because he had a crack addiction. Sold a house, put her on the street. She had nowhere to go. She had to stay with a relative.
Getting dark, son.
Or whoever that may be. And that changes the perspective. If I think male, female, or what anybody might think of you, regardless of what your talent is, it goes beyond talent. Then you start speaking of character. So I think for as great as Sweet Pea was, I think those are some of the things that kind of, getting Sweet Pea way. Because I think that's one of them shits the way you look at it, it's like, yo, like, would you put your mama on the street?
Hell no, that's some borderline evil shit. And you said it was
Chat,
for crack?
he was addicted.
Crack?
Yeah.
He's a
Chat,
fucking world class like
this is
ATG, and he's smoking crack, man. Come on, maybe Burt Cooper, but not Sweet Pea. Don't tell me that shit.
I'm not making this shit up. I'm not making this shit up.
It's fucked up.
This is 100% facts.
Crack,
would you put your mom on the street? So that's where, perception and reality, hey man.
Was that like a highly publicized thing? Like that ruined his career? Like, was that
during
or after his career?
Yeah, it was publicized. It was I believe there was a documentary was done. It was even publicized in that.
Documentaries always gotta get dark. Fucking build you up, and halfway through, he put his mother out on the street for his drug. Like, oh god damn it! I don't want to watch this shit.
Man, listen, man.
I like Sweet Pea. Fuck him.
Listen, I love a person for their talents all day, and I'll never be the type of person to go against a person and disrespect the person who's ever in their grave, or I never understand what another person is going through because I have not walked in their shoes. But at the same time, I can relate because I've had a mother. I was birthed from a woman. I came from a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, my father left me and my mother by myself. You know what I mean? My mother had to raise me by herself. So those are the things that, like I said, those are the things that no matter who you are or what you know what I'm saying, you going that's going to strike you even in the midst of all your greatness and taking in all things considered.
That shit's rough, man. I ain't never heard of a fighter or any celebrity doing some shit like that. I mean, jeez. I just learned about fucking Valero the other day too. He's a beast, son. Fractured skull, and he went on to become a champion boxer. Like, what kind of movie shit is this? And he has this dark ass ending, like Arguello. That's fucked, man.
Man, I think that's kind of like the story of that is a story of a fighter, man. I'm not saying like let's be honest here, man. Let's be fucking
Story of
honest
what
here.
can happen, because that's the
How
game we
many
play.
fucking fighters have a fucking happy ending? Even the
Not a
ones
lot.
who have necessarily, even the ones who have made money. How many fighters have a fucking happy ending? It's almost like stories about like people who hit the lottery. And you think, oh, because a motherfucker won the lottery, that they in this motherfucking like great, you know, place and shit like that. But really, motherfuckers like people who win the lottery, the motherfuckers have all fucking died from fucking murders or been involved in some wild ass shit and never
Somebody
got
gonna
to
get that
enjoy the
money.
fucking money. Absolutely.
Somebody gonna get that
It's
money, son.
it's
He's gonna
kind of
get
like
that.
fucking fighters. Fighters have like go through the most traumatic shit and they outside of the ring and they put on a fucking show that is the most traumatic shit for us inside of the ring and we fucking clamor for it and we fucking enjoy it. And at the same time, you know, it's undervalued and underappreciated in some levels. It's that it's fucking crazy. Boxing is a fucking dark. It has its levels, just like anything else would, I suppose. But boxing, I don't think that there's that. And I think that's probably why I fuck with boxing so much. Because with all you know, boxing has its flaws. Boxing has its bullshit. Boxing has its fucking cards that make you fucking want to just strangle a bitch by their fucking throat. Judges specifically. But in between the sweet science, man, there's just a certain level of fucking hard work. There's a certain level of grit. There's a certain level of how can I put it? Like pain, valor, fucking is so much jumbled into one, like that nothing, no other sport compares to the feeling that you get from fucking boxing. Nothing.
There's a finite truth to it. Like there's a like Teddy Atlas says, it's the chamber of truth, the ring, because you can't bullshit. You can't double. You can't do anything but be in the moment. You can't hesitate, man. Like everything is streamlined. Uh, it's a
Beyond
primal release, bro. Like there's nothing else like it because it's not really a sport. It's a fucking fight at the end of the day. Like combat sports, what does that even mean? Like no
like
other sport is the intention of the fucking sport to do damage on your opponent,
like let's be serious here, Jay.
to inflict damage on your opponent, like
I'm
hurt them.
dismissive of all of
That's
that
not a sport, bro.
bullshit.
It's a fucking fight.
Motherfuckers want two hands, they got two hands right now. I'm dismissive of all of that shit. Dismissive of all of that combat sports shit. A motherfucker is punching you in the face. Period. They punch you in the face. So you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. There's nothing more that like we all have a fucking we all have a point to where we like we need a like how can I put it? Like we all got this point in our like yo, everybody got this point where they want to motherfucking like put hands on a motherfucker. Like or they want to handle business a certain type of way. And that's like boxing gives you that. like come on, how can you say like if you go out there and you watch a boxer and you watch somebody go to their body, go to their temple for 12 fucking rounds, 3 minutes at a time, how can you sit up there and say that this is a sport? It's not a motherfucking sport. You like once again, you can't play boxing. You can't make up boxing. You can't play that shit, fam. You can't.
Plus, every other sport actually really wants to fight, but they're not allowed to. Like they're all aggressive and bucking up and shit, and like they're not gonna do shit. Like boxing is actually fighting, actually having to be in there. Like okay, you got gloves, he's got gloves. Like what are you gonna do?
You wanna know it's crazy? The
Deal with it.
only other
Deal
place
with it.
you can get your motherfucking 3 minutes is in hockey.
Oh man, hockey's brutal. They'll send motherfuckers out on the ice. Go get them.
Shout out to motherfucking Steve Stamkos.
Like, dude,
The only
there's
other
some
place you
goons
can
in
get your
hockey.
3 minutes is hockey. The only place you can knock a motherfucking head off. That's the only other places except that's the only other place the crowd cheers for it. I mean, of course we got UFC, but that's fucking different, man. I'm just saying, man.
Bro, they'll have
Fight
dudes.
any combat sport, it's gangster shit. I don't, and like not saying I'm a proponent to condone that or whatever, but I'm just saying like everybody, I don't know, man. Everybody get kind of fucked over in a sense, man. And that's my biggest problem, and I just said that, and it makes me unfortunate to say that. Like, where like if we want to be truthful, like your greatest superheroes in boxing, they've been fucked over. Like they've been fucked over. They don't have it the way they want to have it. Motherfuckers to say they leave it, and to say they leave it, and they got it the way they yo, you gonna put more in the boxing than you gonna get back from it. But nobody gonna tell you that.
One instance that still fucks me up to this day and makes me sad just to watch him fight, just because I know his story is Joe Louis, because nobody got fucked over worse than he did, man. Maybe Jack Johnson because they literally like
Oh
went
my
the fuck after
god.
him. But Joe Louis, man, the weight they put on that man, and he was such a champion of humanity, and just like, dude, he was Thor, and y'all just threw him the fuck away and just ruined his shit. So old Joe Louis he just looks so tired, man. It's fucked up.
This motherfucker
He
went and
deserved
fought
better.
for your motherfucking country and everything like that, and y'all left him fucking broke. He had to do motherfucking meet and greets and all types of fucking wild fucking shit that somebody who was a fucking champion of the fucking world and who fucking represented us and motherfucking during the time when we were in a fucking world war, who fucking went back in his rematch with Max Schmeling and bust his motherfucking head, who really put on for you, and you left him motherfucking filled with fucking taxes, broke, didn't even fucking pardon him, didn't help him. I didn't act like you could help him, but I'm sure that there was somebody right next to him that wasn't even of the caliber, who didn't even put forth the type of effort that he put forth for his country, nor work like that he did for his country, inside the ring and outside of the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Do you know why
when
they
it
went
comes to
after
public
him?
service.
The IRS? The real technical reason is because he donated he fought twice while he's in the army. He didn't serve any real position. He was just a member of the army or whatever. But he donated his purses that he got from those two fights, and he didn't pay the taxes that he received on those purses. And those just ballooned and snowballed, and he never got out from underneath that bullshit weight. Because the purses were substantial. They were a lot of fucking money, and he couldn't come up with the goddamn percentage of tax that they put. It's just so dark, man. Like they excommunicated him or some shit. They forgot he existed.
And once again, it's like your greatest heroes in boxing
Like,
How
who's a
many of them
greater here than Joe
motherfuckers can you
Louis?
say? How
Like,
many can you say? Like of really, really doing their thing that or did they thing to where they well off and they really can say that they got everything that they want up out of it. Like yo, the only person I know that really can motherfucking say that is motherfucking Oscar De La Hoya or Floyd, George Foreman.
yeah, George's pretty good.
Like Muhammad Ali is the fucking
Sugar Ray's pretty good.
like Sugar Ray, of course,
Mike
but
Tyson,
Mike Tyson. But Mike Tyson had to go do what, and before he
spiritual
even got there.
transformation. Like, that motherfucker had to revolutionize his brain and shit, man. It's
And
beautiful,
even
though.
right now, that motherfucker goes through some wild ass shit.
Oh, he's still him, but he's like
Yeah,
got a grip on it now. Like Tyson Fury, he's got a control of the beast and shit. He makes it work
man,
for
that
him.
motherfucker done said some shit on the Mike Tyson podcast, bro, that make you be like, yo, the
Dude,
fuck is this nigga on?
I got a page and notepad, and I'm right. It's called Philo Tyson, like philosophical Tyson, because he'll just cut some one-liners on that shit, man. Like nuggets of wisdom will just drop out of his shit. William Shatner said a few things. Like his his show is really good, bro. I watched a lot of his shit. The Jim Gray episodes, dope.
I just, it's like okay, it's like all right, that's a couple dudes, and that's cool, but all of them motherfuckers done went through some shit. Except, like I said, like Oscar, he done fucking won Grammys. He's fucking sold multi-million fucking R&B fucking albums. Fucking been one of the greatest fucking fighters in the world. Like whether we want to laugh at it or not, but a
Bro,
lot of them dudes, man.
he came out to his own song. Like he sang his own theme song for him to walk to the ring to. Just, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, man. Oscar, Oscar is like the pillar of success when it comes to when you think of I'd have to say modern age boxing right now. He's the one person I could say from me being a kid all the way to what's going on right now. His fucking his wallet and his relevance, like I can really vouch for that. You know what I mean? Like there ain't a lot of dudes that I can really vouch for that to say like, yo, he got heavyweight money. He's done a lot and he's still relevant in the game of boxing the way you're gonna hear that shit
True,
constantly.
true.
And he's not like no low tier. He's still
He's a
relevant
piece of shit,
on
though. You,
the
you remember he booked Iceman versus Tito? He did that.
yeah.
He fucking did that.
Oscar De La Coca can do some pretty fucking sus shit.
It's fucking
And we
horrible,
know
man. Chuck
it
Liddell.
is.
Ugh.
Chuck Liddell shouldn't have been fighting. He was punch drunk before he even went in the fucking fight.
So slow. Like, why? Watch who the fuck trained? Like, cause he worked with somebody to get ready for it. Who the fuck said, "Yeah, Chuck, you're ready"? Yeah, like, goddamn circus, man. Of course, from Oscar there.
Man. I don't know, man. I guess for the love of show business, right?
I mean, I guess, man, but there's a line for everything. Like, I'll watch any fight, like that. Comment earlier, you'll slow down to watch a fucking street fight. Like, as long as the fight is even. Like, if it's two old dudes, get two old dudes on the level. Like, don't have one that's slightly still muscular and slightly athletic, and one dude's just completely fucking done. Like, that shit was horrible,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
I hate seeing
Like
shit like that. Anderson Silva, just stop. He signed with some either ONE FC or PFL, maybe Ryzen. I think Ryzen is trying to get him the Japanese promotion.
of course they are, because the thing is, you know, like no matter the sacrifices you've given, if there is a dollar to be made up out of you, I'm sure they're going to treat you like a a wet rag that needs to be wrung out. They're going to try to suck every bit of. They're going to try to suck every motherfucking bit out of. They're going to try to suck everything about you. That's just that's the way the game's always going to be played. Like like I say, ball players, you nothing more than a number. You don't earn the jersey that you got on your back. You know, fighters, this motherfuckers like you're expendable. There's somebody that's right behind you that you can fucking punch faster than you, that can counter a little bit better than you, that has a little bit more pizzazz than you, that looks a little bit better than you, that has a little bit more charisma than you. You're expendable. I'm just saying, like, it just boggles my fucking mind how many motherfuckers don't, how many people that, in all of their contributions to the fucking sport, how much they have, how many of them haven't left with anything from the motherfucker. And there's only a few that we can really point to. I'm just saying.
And that didn't have to keep fighting on and on and on and on and have these
And
big
more.
fucked up gaps in their career, and then they're just fighting for money when it comes down to it, like they're coming back for a payday. Just some fighters, just their story should, like, you should just turn them off if they're a documentary. But it is what it is, man. That's the game you fucking play, bro. It's a game of death, and some people only make it so far. Some people are destined to be Razor Ruddock. I hate to say it, not Dillian White gatekeepers, and never really make it up there. But they'll beat everybody from number 8 to number 15. But the top 8 is motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, like I honestly think about like the ownership that we take into this fans that we kind of like really don't. I think that like for the fighters who really motherfucking did fight and shit like that, we used to put it on the motherfuckers to go through the ring and do the worst motherfucking wars, do the worst bloody bangers that you could ever fucking think of. And they fucking literally got fucked when it comes to their fucking pay. And now we exist in a world. We have fighters who are fucking so prima donna who don't do anything in the motherfucking sport, and we let them get fucking overly paid. And there are so many fucking news media, fucking social media propaganda, fanboy energy, like bitch boy brigades that just run behind them and just make it to where they don't have to fucking engage in the type of warfare that these gentlemen have to, and they suffer and they put the work in and they don't have, and these motherfuckers do have, and they didn't put the work in whatsoever. I don't know, man. I just think that we play our part in it too. Like it's crazy. Zachary Allen, salute. Yo, I'm all the way fucked up right now. Andrew Tucker, salute, brother. How you feeling? You gonna pull up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you got me.
All right, bet. Let me make sure. That just sound like monotone shit. Patrick Spellman, salute, brother. Salute, salute, salute. Hope everything's good. Hope you fucking enjoying your fucking New Year's, man. We unorthodox around here, man. Like I'm, I, I'm a different type of motherfucker. Like, bro, like I do all my shit while everybody is sleeping. That's when I do most of my motherfucking thinking. While everybody waking, they moving around. That's when I do. You know what I'm saying? Half of my sleeping and shit like that. I, I always like I don't know. I like to motherfucking maneuver when motherfuckers asleep.
It's accelerated ascension. It's something about the wee hours of the night that allow you to propel yourself faster and further, even if you're burning out. Like working off of a tiny workload with even if you're burning through the food in your stomach, you're working so hard. Like you get 3 or 4 times the work in. It's something about no one else, knowing that no one else is up, knowing that you're getting the work in before anyone else. It allows you to go further and open up, I guess. I do the same thing.
Right. Crazy thing is, like, I was watching something on TV and shit like that, and they were saying something about Albert Einstein. They were saying Albert Einstein, he never really slept. He only fucking slept like 30 minutes or a couple hours at a time, just enough to where he wasn't tired, and he would just continue to work, continue to move. So I'm like hearing that shit. I'm like, oh shit, it's pretty fucking. I'm like, it's kind of crazy, but it's dope at the same time. Cause I'm like, it kind of embodies kind of the way I move around and shit like that.
They tried to say homeboy's glial cells, which control thought in your brain. Like when they dissected Einstein's brain, when they did the autopsy, his glial cells that control thought were actually larger. They were enlarged as if he grew them. Like somehow his brain had capacities about it that were larger than the average person. I don't know if that attributed to his fucking intellect or IQ, but it's pretty fascinating. Might be bullshit, but sounds cool.
Yeah, that might be a little bit above my motherfucking pay grade, but
It's just some shit I read. I'm parroting it. It isn't like I'm fucking smart. I'm just saying shit I heard.
oh no, yeah. I mean, that could be so, because who knows? Like everybody's brain operates on a different frequency. Like it truly does. Like certain people only like unlock certain portions of their motherfucking brain, and certain people like only think of certain things, or certain people have patterns where they only do things like a particular way. They can only do things the same way. It's kind of
Right.
like everybody's brain operates completely different. So I could definitely understand that. I sent that shit, Drew.
Fucking Andrew Tucker World. Dude, his editing is epic as fuck, son. Like
Yeah, he
the
get
little intros on his videos are just astounding.
yeah. Yeah, his shit is kind of like real fucking epic. Like his shit is getting fucking epic. Like it's got that like my guy, brother.
What up, Drew?
Hey, what's good with y'all? My brother Two Hand. Hello. Let me do that. My brother Two Hands, J Blues. What's going on, my brothers?
Man, I'm just living life, bro. I
Hey,
can't call
man.
it.
Man, same here, man. I'm over here half asleep, man. I seen the notification. I was like, oh my bro live, man. I had to come through and show you some love real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
been a minute, bro.
man.
I know you've been working hard, man. I know you've been working hard, bro. I know there's been a lot going on. You know, I'm very spiritual. I know things come to me, man, and but I always keep my brothers in prayer, man. Whatever, everything y'all go through, y'all deal with, man. I know it's for a reason, but I always wishing you guys nothing but the best and blessings come y'all way all the time, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, bro. Like,
Yeah, much love, man.
and that always means something coming from you. That always means something coming from you because you and I we've broke plenty of slices of bread before. So you know what I'm saying. I know where your head and your heart is at, and you've always stayed consistent. And that's the one thing about me is consistency, bro. So man, like yo, I continue to wish you much success, man. I watch your growth, man, and you already know the things that we talked about, shit that you know we done went through and things like that, bro. And it's just good to see where people are at. Like, you know, we got, shit works in seasons, bro. Everything works in seasons, and right now, I just happen to be right back in that season of where I could provide more of my time to what I love to do, and that's this boxing shit, bro. So I'm really, really motherfucking monster amped up. I'm really looking forward to motherfucking all of the shit that I'm providing for 2021. And I'm looking for the shit that all of my people providing for 2021 too. Cause each one teach one, bro. And that is the solidarity of the foundation that real ones should consistently stand on. at the end of the day.
That's so true, man. I tell my brothers all the time, whether it was my blood brothers or my God brothers, or a lot of my brothers that's real close to me, man. I've been knowing for a long time. I tell them, man, I'm surrounded by some great guys, man. Some guys that's real. I mean, man, they soldiers, man, and they keep it real. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they real men. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, they also leaders as well. And these guys, man, I learn from these guys. Whether these guys learn from me, I don't know if they learning from me, but I'm learning from them. You know what I mean? So it was plenty of times, bro, and I tell them all the time. There's plenty of times I wanted to give up, but when I watch my brother Two Hands, I watch my brother Myron Magnus, I watch my brother DT Through the Boom, man, you know, and a lot of other great channels, man. You know that keeps me going. That keeps me motivated because there was plenty of times, bro. I told you my struggles. I told you my personal issue. You know, a lot of things I deal with on personally, but it was plenty of times, man, where I just sit back and I just take that break and I just listen to you guys, man. Whether it's live streams, listen to you guys talk about boxing, talk about certain fighters, and so it's like I'm knowledgeable as well, but I'm still learning. So it's like, yeah, it's true. We learn from each other, man, and we motivate each other. We keep each other strong. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, like it's like, yo, one of my favorite motherfucking sayings to motherfuckers is like, yo, even the genius asks questions, bro. And for as long as you breathing, bro, don't stop asking motherfucking questions if you looking for fucking results that are pertaining to something that helps your fucking growth. You know what I mean? Anything, any endeavor that are particularly involved in life, bro. Like that's just what it is, and that comes with a big part of being humble, and recognizing all those things. You know what I'm saying? I peep your humility and all of those things, and like once again, man, it's all about foundations and fucking principles, bro.
It's true.
And this shit right here, bro. And I heard you say, there was, what I'm saying, certain times you wanted to give up whenever. It's like, bro, I felt like I ain't know what was gonna come of this shit. I didn't know that I was going to motherfucking be consistently talking fucking boxing and have something that was going to turn into, to where people were going to fucking want me to produce, more content that they could be motivated, that would get them going, or however they hang on to it. But that's what this shit turned into. And in a way, I feel like it's my obligation. And in no way am I obligated to do anything but focus on the betterment of the things that surround me. But this surrounds me. So, man, I move forward with that shit, you know what I'm saying, with the best of intentions, man. Don't let nothing knock me off my fucking pivot, bro. And I don't feel like nobody should let anything knock them off their pivot. Yo, you just got to keep moving, man.
Yeah, that's true, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you stay strong mentally. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it, man. When the thing is being motivated, being encouraged. When somebody encourage you and motivate you and really inspire you to really keep going. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, yeah, I'm a ex-soldier, from the streets, been in life and death situations, plenty of situations. I lost my life. I almost could have lost my life a couple of times. So, I'm blessed to still standing. And I come from a lineage of warriors and soldiers, and we don't know what, and that never have given up on their mind or implanted in their head. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, when you, like you just said, when you have that foundation, when you have that strong foundation that keeps you going, whether it's your family, close friends, brothers, saying, or your kids, you know what I mean? That keep you going, that keep you strong, that keep you grounded, give you a reason to stay strong, to stay focused, to stay dedicated. You know what I'm saying? To continue to have that determination to keep striving, keep pushing, keep moving. You know what I mean?
Hey, Andrew, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, young. Like sometimes my motivation is a turkey sandwich.
That's what's up.
Like right now, you know what my motivation is? Like I want that shit to be a turkey sandwich.
That's
like
what's
a little
up,
bit of
man.
mayonnaise and some pepper and like a turkey sandwich. That sounds like hella motivation right now.
That sounds so good right now. That's
God,
my favorite too, bro. Oh,
yeah,
damn
bro.
turkey sandwich.
Like
Oh Lord.
God bless the turkey sandwiches. Like if anybody is out there having a turkey sandwich right now, I hope that's your fucking motivation. Because a fucking turkey sandwich is all of my motivation right now. Hallelujah.
Yeah, most definitely a turkey sandwich, bro. Hey, I love
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
shout out to Butterball. I don't
Fuck.
know any other turkey sandwich names, but shout out to Butterball though.
Yeah, shout out to Butterball. So, Butterball turkey is so good. God dang, two hands. You making me want to go to
Look,
the
man.
goddamn grocery
Look,
store,
man.
get up
When
later
you
on
when
the
you
day, go to the grocery store and get me a Butterball turkey, man.
when
You
you
know?
smoke a lot of weed, when you drink a lot of Jameson and you drink a lot of jungle juice, a turkey sandwich can potentially turn into your motivation. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And if anybody embraces a turkey sandwich as their motivation, two hands is standing there right with you.
You gonna turn into motivation, motherfuckers gonna turn into goddamn nap. What you
I'm
talking
telling
about?
you, boy.
Yeah.
It's gonna motivate me to kill that turkey sandwich once I get my hands on it too. I'm gonna
Right.
destroy it, nigga. I'm gonna go in,
Yeah, man.
nigga.
And then after, I heard what my man Jay said. I would definitely be motivated to
Aftermath
take a
immediately.
fucking nap. The aftermath of my fucking motivation and my turkey sandwich will lead to a motherfucking nap. God bless turkey sandwiches. God bless lunch meat all over the world, preferably boar's head. But hey, man. I promised the people I was gonna give them 2 hours, 2 hours on StreamYard. I never do StreamYard no more. I barely even go fucking live. You know what I'm saying? But I do it. I do it for my motherfucking subs. I do it for my dogs, man. And I'm just me, man. I know how to be, man. And yeah, this is what you gonna get. I'm not here to act a certain particular kind of way. I'm just here to do me. So when my motivation is a turkey sandwich, y'all motherfuckers might know my motivation is a turkey sandwich. And shout out to Georgia Doomslayer in the super chat. I definitely didn't forget about you, my guy. He said fantasy bout. He said Hands of Stone versus Pac-Man at 135. Hands of Stone,
Ooh,
hands down.
ooh.
Doran.
Oh shit.
I like that
Oh,
fantasy bout. Hands
oh.
of Stone,
That's a
hands
good
down.
one. Boy, that's a good one. That's a good one. But yeah, I'm with my brother two hands on that one, bro.
Manos
Yeah,
de padres.
I'm gonna have to slightly go in the direction of
Like
Durant. Slightly in the direction of Durant. That's a good ass
Fuera,
fight though.
fuera.
That's a good ass fight though. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
like,
But yeah,
Manny Pacquiao gonna be a little bit more. It's gonna be a little bit more happy, as I like to call him. Which his consistent, ability to stay on, the balls of his feet and just be happy around the ring or whatever. But at the same time, I just see Duran's power shaping, the match, and I just feel like Manny, he eventually gonna get hit. He's gonna get hit.
Duran's gonna be all up in his shit too. He ain't gonna fucking box him from a distance.
Like he's not gonna be
Hell yeah.
able to. He's like, I
Faint him
see
to death.
Manny being cut off. And in the areas the way you cut off, and his springiness does slow down. If you look at Manny fights after, 7, 8 rounds or whatever, of course, that's a lot of rounds in fucking boxing. That's a lot of 3-minute fucking rounds. Some of that, you're gonna take some of that sting off, and I feel like some fucking Hands of Stone shots to the fucking body coming motherfucking forward. That'll be the one motherfucking thing that'll motherfucking slow Manny towards the motherfucking end and make that shit happen, B.
Yeah, that's real talk. And y'all think the pressure, like the pressure or the ruggedness of a Sean Porter, you know what I'm saying, give you a hard time? No, Duran is 2 times worse. as far as boy walking, bro, coming at you coming at you with that pressure. You know what I'm saying? And power with good timing. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Oh
Shout
my
out to my
goodness.
man Zachary Allen. Shout out to my man Zachary Allen, man. He said he liked to slam on a good sandwich too. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, yo. Like I'm gonna let y'all on the inside of my fucking life a little bit here, yo. I'm the type of nigga like, yo, I'm a turkey sandwich. I'm a turkey sandwich by day. I'm a Lucky Charms by night type of nigga, bro. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And then like
yes, sir.
man, look, bro. I like yo, I'm the type of person where you might come over my house, and you might have somewhere to sleep. But if you don't want cereal or you don't want a sandwich, you're probably not gonna eat unless you want some fucking ramen noodles. Cause I'm a fucking bachelor, bro. I'm a bachelor. If I got a girl come and she might come through and cook or whatever, but if I'm dolo, you gonna get some Lucky Charms. You gonna get a turkey sandwich. Shout out to all those motherfuckers. Shout out to all the.
I'm gonna say this: whenever you bring your butt boy back to Jacksonville, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have all that for you. I'm gonna have your Lucky Charms. I'm gonna have the butterball turkey. I'm gonna have everything. I'm gonna have bro. Trust me, we gonna have a good time at the crib, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk, boy. Talking about.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Real talk.
Look, man.
You know what I'm saying? Jay Blue, you more than welcome to. My brother, kid, you more than welcome to, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all the. Shout out. I gotta say this. No sponsor, gang. Shout out to all the motherfucking turkey sandwiches that's absorbing alcohol all around the world on New Year's Eve. Shout out to them. Y'all motherfuckers, oh yeah. This shit right here, playback gang, y'all motherfuckers is going fucking be dying, especially if you smoking when you catch this shit tomorrow. Cause y'all gonna be like, this nigga has fully lost his shit.
Hey, quickly, question.
Hold on, one question. Hold on 1 second, Jay. Man, shout out to my nigga 1-2 kid. Long time no talk, my brother. Glad you in the building. Salute, my guy.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for having me, man. And
of course.
Shout out to Tucker too, man. Mr. Tucker, man. I enjoy your positive energy. I sub to your channel. I've been sub for a while. I just enjoy how you bring it, man. And you probably one of the most positive channels on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Much love and respect, man. I appreciate
I like that.
One of
I like
guys,
that,
man.
I like that.
I appreciate that,
and
brother.
Of course, Jay Blues, I appreciate the support too. But as for that Duran Pacquiao stuff, man, listen, Duran, after about round 8, Duran gonna walk that motherfucker down and he's gonna feel them hands and stomp
that pressure.
He's gonna feel
them. Beat him up.
And I think I Buy Houses, IBH was saying something about the lightweights and how people don't know. You know, I'm telling you, one of my favorite lightweights, featherweight type cats, man, was Little Hands of Stone, Michael Carbajal, man. Yo, I used to love watching that dude fight, man. That dude was fantastic, man. Like, he just brings so much charisma to the ring and would just pull a fight out last minute, like, gotcha, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the nasty hooks, man. I mean, he just had that grit. But yeah, I think Duran would have pulled that out, man. I think he would have iced Manny.
Yeah. That's a good, and the crazy thing is, it's a good fucking fight too, man. Stylistically, it's a good fight.
Yeah. I think Manny might dominate in the early rounds, but he gonna get swept later on.
Yeah, it's going. It'll be very. It's gonna be very competitive. Like, them two guys, very competitive fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Very competitive. Like, Manny will be in there, but it's just a matter of time when the Hands of Stones start making those adjustments. Coming on, boy, with that power. Ooh. And he can mix his punches up very well.
Shout out to Bronze Plumber.
And did we ever even see that dude? Yo, did we ever see Duran at his top potential? All that dude would do is party, and then he come in the next day and fight. Like, that dude was like if he was healthy and took care of himself, could you imagine how nice that you know.
He was
same with
Ricardo
James Storm.
Mayorga before Ricardo Mayorga.
Right.
Right, yeah.
But
Yeah.
nicer, but way
Nice,
more
though.
talented.
Yeah, just
though.
more better, just more skill,
Nice,
better
though.
skill. Yeah.
That's true. That dude would just party it
And
up.
that
then
says
just
a lot
come-
because Ricardo was nice.
Yep.
Yeah, he was a beast, bro. I was disappointed at him when he stopped my boy Vernon Forrest. I was so pissed off. Oh, I was pissed off.
Yeah.
I was so happy he fucked that nigga up.
And you know,
Don't let this man do this to you, Vernon. No, bro.
that's
I'm pissed off
that's
about
a
that, bro.
fantastic point. You know why? Because I think Vernon Forrest right now, if he was in his prime, he'd give these welterweights some fucking
Bro.
issues.
Cause he
Bro.
was so long and strong, bro.
That
Pause.
jab
Like,
was
Yo,
on point.
that's
That
so-
right
his
that's
hand.
fucking jab was solid, and that bitch
Yo.
was
Ooh.
stiff. That bitch
Yup.
drove through you. Like Vernon hit like look, Vernon was a problem because
He
he was
was,
bigger
bro.
than everything in there. He was
Yeah.
he wasn't no big imposing motherfucker, but he was long, and that motherfucker when he hit you, he made you honest, bro. And I'm not talking about no haymaker. I'm talking about his fucking 1-2. Like his literally fucking jab 1-2 made you fucking honest, bro.
That's real
Yeah.
talk.
That's
That's
real talk.
I even go back and look at both of the fights between him and Shane Mosley.
Yep.
I was like, man,
And that's
like,
what Mosley
dang.
was on top of his game.
And Mosley was a beast at that around that
Yeah,
time.
he was on top of his game.
And
He
his
almost
strong
stopped.
the hand speed, the power,
Yeah.
the ferociousness. Like that nigga was a motherfucker. And Vernon to do what he did. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know what that mirrored to me? That whole issue with him because he didn't like Mosley and he always wanted to get in there with him. That situation reminded me so much of the Roy Jones Tarver situation.
Yeah,
Like to me, that was like a mirror,
yeah.
you know,
Most
because they had you had the top notch guy, kind of like with Two Hands was talking about earlier about like Arguello and Pryor.
Oh,
They
wow.
just didn't.
Alexis-
They couldn't.
Alexis
They
Angel-
just.
oh,
But you got Antonio Tarver and Forrest. They never reached that pinnacle, but they did what they was supposed to do, and they still didn't reach it. You know what I'm saying? And that's funny to me. I totally get that. You can mirror all three of them matchups and see the same thing. Like this dude is better than this guy. How you like that? And this dude's more popular. Eat it. You know what I'm saying? Just suck
Yeah.
that shit up and eat it.
Right, that shit is crazy, and it's like it's some guys like your Julio Cesar Chavez, the Alexis Arguello, you know, your Oscar De La Hoyas, your Canelo Alvarez's. These are some guys who, no matter win or lose, them motherfuckers are not gonna lose stardom, and you're not gonna gain too much. You're not gonna gain more momentum as a star than them, even if you beat them. I truly believe that.
Yeah, you
Because-
get hate. You're
yeah, that's
getting
so
hate.
true. Yeah, I agree, bro, 100%.
You're getting hate. I think Bud is in that predicament.
Mm.
It kind of already shows, because no matter what this guy does, man, it gets discredited. No matter when he's about to be out to do something, there's always somebody who's on a podcast or somebody who's in an article that happens to be with another faction that is saying something to discredit it, because they have to, you know, consider their bottom line when it comes to their so-called marquee fighters, which are none of the above.
That's true, bro. When I look at Terrence Bud Crawford, man, it's a little bit of old with a little bit of new.
Yep.
He's a special fighter, bro.
Yep.
And I promise you, he gonna keep proving it, bro. He gonna keep proving it. Like it's a good fight. I'm telling you, it's a good fight between him and Spence. But I just know Terrence Crawford gonna beat that guy, man.
Yeah,
Both of those are two good fighters. No, No, but no, Spence is a good fighter. Terrence is a great fighter.
Mhm.
It's a lot of bro. I just see he's just one level above Spence, bro. And he gonna show it if they ever fight. He gonna show it. I promise you, bro. Bud is different, bro. He's different. He's a little different.
Yeah, he's a throwback, no doubt about it. He
He
got
gonna show
like,
it.
a
He's gonna
serious
show it.
dog in him. Yeah,
Yes, bro.
For sure. Hey, look,
Like, I
man. I hate to
Go
do
ahead.
this to y'all, but I'm drunk as fuck, and I'm supposed to try to order me a PlayStation 5, like when I got up off here. And I'm hungry. really want a turkey sandwich, so I'm gonna get a turkey sandwich. I'm gonna try to order a PlayStation 5, and I'm gonna try to take my ass to sleep. So God bless y'all.
Love
God
you,
bless
bro.
America. Happy
All right, man.
New Year. And have
Love
a
y'all
good night.
brothers, man.
Happy New Year.